What up, y'all? Classes in session, and today we got something special, baby. We got Zach Boucher and HalaCG on the track. Now, if y'all don't know, when it comes to Zach Boucher, that ain't his name, alright? We don't talk about him like that. He royalty. That's King Silk. You show respect. And on the other side, when it comes to HalaCG, well, shit, y'all already know I'm Professor Simp up in this motherfucker, alright? So we gonna get to it. Meliodas rap, 7 Deadly Sins, Zach Boucher featuring HalaCG. Let's go. I love this. This is so upbeat. The pain and the pleasure come together. There's no reason why. The pain and the pleasure all come together. There's no reason why. Yeah, understand, guys, I am such a freaking nerd that I know the openings and endings in OST. So the minute I actually heard the beat fully break down, I knew exactly what it was. Sorry that I sang over HalaCG for a couple of seconds, but damn, I'm loving this. Let's go.
Now this is the way that it is, couldn't repent, so I get that I carry the weight of my sin. Many regrets, I put them beneath, I got something different in me. Just know that I'll be by your side, as long as I live and I breathe. I'm sorry cause I thought I meant it, so much I could have prevented. Now I just deal with the notion, only cause it's all I'm left with. I guess I channel the hurt into something I feel is more worth it. I never thought I had a purpose until I met you.
Ooh, Zach Boucher gonna make me cry, cause I love Meliodas and I love Zach Boucher. There's something different within me. He's a demon. So many things that could have been prevented. His past. He was talking about concealing his emotions and making promises that he couldn't keep because him and Elizabeth have a certain connection that he's been trying to fix. I don't want to spoil, but if you understand what I'm talking about, you understand what I'm talking about. Loving how Zach Boucher just, without directly saying it, takes you on a journey through these characters' mentality, their life story, and it's just, the reason why I call him King Silk is because, much like Slick Rick, he tells a story, and that is one thing that I really love about Zach Boucher. That the flows and his delivery and his voice and everything, but the fact that he, in every song, cipher, feature, he tells the story, and that is something that is really difficult to do, and to do it to the level that he does it is beyond impressive. So give the man his flowers. Hats off to you, Zach Boucher. You were fire at that.
They don't know that I've been through a lot, won't let it get to me or be a reason to stop. Had only you and the others, it really felt like all I got. Although I know so much more about how much I've lost, they're ticking me off. Your levels never were on sync, they try to push me to the brink and wanna get me figured out. I promise I'm not who you think, when you're all I need. Without you I'd forever weep. You say to me you'll never leave, until it's only you and me. I just don't wanna believe it didn't do as I was told. She was worth committing treason, saw your body turning cold. Got my own angels and demons.
She was worth committing treason, got my own angel and demons. I love that, because he betrayed the entire demon. See, I don't want to give spoilers because I don't know where you guys are up to, but I'll break it down like this. Because of his love for Elizabeth, Meliodas turned his back on everything for her, for all the right reasons. And he's got his angel and demons. He is a demon, she is part angel. So that's that bar, and I love how he used that to flip one into the other while keeping the rhyme scheme.
Was told she was worth committing treason, saw your body turning cold. Got my own angels and demons, seeing this never gets old. Who could relate to this feeling? Can't you remember? I feel it approaching. I want you forever, but this was not what I was hoping. It won't get better if we can't live within the moment. We'll be together if I can let go of emotions. I'll keep them close, deep enough into my soul. I can't do it on my own. I just need them all to trust that they don't need to know my goals. All this anger's building up, and so much more than I can hold. Like I'm about to erupt, unless I get it under control. Been lost in my thoughts, and usually more often than not, just so I can see you again. I don't really care for the cost, so long I'm surrounded by them, the ones that I never forgot. And over the time that we spent, there's so much you taught. I'm seeing a lot of
people falling into the seven deadly sins, searching till we find where we belong. We'll soldier on. Will someone hear our wish? Our prayers out on the wind, surpassing every sin that we're living. The pain and the pleasure will come together. There's no reason why. The pain and the pleasure will come together. There's no reason why.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna react to Zach Boucher on my channel anymore. You gonna make me cry. You and HalaCG. Nah, yeah, that's it. You both grounded. All right, you're in timeout. You guys can't work together anymore because I'm about to lose all street cred crying on a damn YouTube reaction to this fucking piece of art. Okay? I wanted to break down that final verse, but as someone who's developing more of an ear and an eye in terms of predictive capacity of understanding music and the projection of a track, I knew that ending, that second verse into the bridge, into the chorus, is something you can't interrupt. And I'm glad I didn't, because I kept chills the entire time, because you could see that even thematically within the song, it needed that build, it needed that continuation. And as a reactor, yes, I would love to pause and break down all the bars, but at the same time, I want you guys to experience the song in the same vein that I did, to understand what this song is as a whole. And it was fire. I really love that I've never was that a little you can hear in Zach Boucher's delivery the building of anger and just pain, just as it was getting closer. Like, I got to keep all my emotions buried. I can't remember the bars because I just can't remember the bars. But pretty much he went through the fact that Meliodas had to completely shut down emotionally. He couldn't feel true happiness because he couldn't feel true anger. Because he couldn't feel true sadness, he couldn't feel true rage. He had to shut himself off completely to be numb, because he knew that if he could not control his emotions, he would destroy everything around him. And that's kind of one of the big plot points of season 2, is Meliodas coming to terms with, you need to feel and be real and be present. You cannot become a shell of yourself living not in this moment because of the fact that you are afraid of your own emotions. And that build of, I had to come to terms with this, and I wanted to be with you forever. This is not what I meant, because of the fact that they have that connection of eternity, but not in the way they want it to be. And I thought that was just beautifully well executed. And then Hala coming in on the bridge. I don't know if it's supposed to be called the bridge. I'm just calling it that because I don't want to call it the pre-chorus. I guess I could also call it the pre-chorus. Talking about all these people falling into the 7 deadly sins, because each character in the 7 deadly sins represent their sin differently. Meliodas is the dragon's sin of wrath because he's never angry, because he can't be angry. Bon is the fox sin of greed because he can't have the one thing he has, the one thing he wants. You know, like, he originally wanted to steal immortality, but he didn't want to anymore. He didn't want to be greedy, and through that, he got his sin. You know, King, the grizzly sin of sloth, because most of the series, King doesn't know exactly who he is or how to be himself or what he's supposed to be. You have, Gother, the goat sin of lust, because he has no heart. So it's just all, and then you have obviously Escanor, the lion sin of pride, but in the nighttime he's the complete opposite. Like, it's just so, and that's why I love, I'm sorry, I know I'm going a little bit off on tangent, but that's why I love 7 Deadly Sins, is because, yeah, maybe the plot's not strong, who cares? It's the characters that you really fall in love with and you love to see. And Zach Boucher in this Meliodas song with HalaCG, and shouts out to Kiwi for making an amazing production, an amazing instrumental, really brought all those things that I loved about the series to light. So go check him out. Check out Hala. She sometimes streams on YouTube as well. Give Kiwi their flowers for doing an amazing job on the production. That's it for this reaction. Professor Kuro out. Class dismissed. I'll see you on the next one.